Hi, John. How are you today?
Hi, Sarah. I'm good. Thank you. How about you?
I'm doing well. Thanks. Did you have a good weekend?
Yes, I did. I went to the park with my family. What about you? What did you do?
I went to the movies with some friends. We watched a new action film.
That sounds fun. What was the movie about?
It was about a superhero who saves the city from a big disaster. The special effects were amazing.
I love superhero movies. Did you eat popcorn?
Yes, we did. We also had some soda and candy. What did you do at the park?
We had a picnic and played some games. My little brother loves to play soccer.
That sounds like a nice family day. Do you play soccer too?
Sometimes, but I'm not very good at it. What about you? Do you like any sports?
I like to play tennis. It's a lot of fun and good exercise.
I've never played tennis. Is it hard to learn?
It can be a bit challenging at first, but with practice, it gets easier. I can teach you if you want.
That would be great. I'd love to learn. When can we start?
How about next Saturday? We can go to the tennis courts near my house.
Sounds perfect. I'll bring my sports shoes. Do I need anything else?
Just wear comfortable clothes and bring some water. I have an extra racket you can use.
Thanks, Sarah. I'm looking forward to it. By the way, do you have any pets?
Yes, I have a dog named Max. He's a golden retriever. Do you have any pets?
Yes, I have a cat named Whiskers. She's very playful and loves to chase toys.
Cats are so cute. Does Whiskers like to cuddle?
Sometimes, but mostly she likes to explore and climb things. What about Max? Does he have any favorite toys?
Max loves his squeaky toy. He also enjoys playing fetch in the backyard.
Dogs are so active. It must be fun to play with him.
Yes, it is. He's very friendly and loves to meet new people. Do you take Whiskers to the vet regularly?
Yes, we take her for checkups every 6 months. It's important to keep her healthy.
Absolutely. I do the same with Max. Do you ever travel with Whiskers?
Not really. She doesn't like car rides very much. Do you take Max on trips?
Sometimes, especially if we go to places where dogs are allowed. He loves the beach.
That's nice. I've never taken Whiskers to the beach. Maybe I should try it someday.
It could be fun. Just make sure she's comfortable and safe. Do you have any hobbies?
Yes, I like to draw and paint. It's very relaxing. Do you have any hobbies?
I enjoy reading books and cooking. I love trying new recipes.
What kind of books do you like to read?
I like mystery novels and adventure stories. What about you?
I prefer science fiction and fantasy books. They're so imaginative.
That's cool. Have you read any good books lately?
Yes, I just finished a book called The Martian. It's about an astronaut stranded on Mars.
I've heard of that book. It sounds interesting. Did you enjoy it?
Yes, it was very exciting and well written. How about you? Are you reading anything right now?
I'm reading a mystery novel called The Silent Patient. It's very gripping.
I've heard of that one too. I'll have to check it out. Do you like to cook more or bake more?
I enjoy both, but I think I like baking a little more. I love making cookies and cakes.
Yum. What's your favorite thing to bake?
I love baking chocolate chip cookies. They're always a hit with my family and friends.
I love chocolate chip cookies too. Maybe you can teach me how to bake them someday.
I'd love to. Baking is so much fun, especially when you can share the treats with others.
Definitely. I usually cook simple meals, but I'd like to learn more recipes. What's your favorite dish to cook?
I really enjoy making pasta dishes. They're versatile and delicious.
I like pasta too. Do you make your own sauce?
Sometimes I do. It's easy and tastes so much better than store-bought sauce.
I'll have to try that. Do you have any tips for cooking pasta?
Make sure to salt the water before you add the pasta. It makes a big difference in the flavor.
Thanks for the tip. I'll remember that next time. Do you like to try foods from different countries?
Yes, I love trying new cuisines. It's a great way to experience different cultures.
Me too. What's your favorite international cuisine?
I really enjoy Italian food. Pizza, pasta, and gelato are all so delicious.
Italian food is amazing. I also like Mexican food. Tacos and burritos are my favorites.
Mexican food is great too. It's so flavorful and spicy. Have you ever tried making Mexican dishes at home?
Yes, I've made tacos a few times. They're pretty easy to make.
Tacos are fun to make and eat. You can customize them with your favorite toppings.
Exactly. Do you like spicy food?
Yes, I do. I love adding hot sauce to my meals. What about you?
I like a little spice, but not too much. I prefer mild to medium heat.
That's fair. Everyone has their own spice tolerance. Do you enjoy cooking for others?
Yes, I do. It's nice to see people enjoy the food you make. Do you cook for your family often?
Yes, I cook dinner for my family a few times a week. It's a great way to spend time together.
That's wonderful. Cooking and sharing meals is such a nice tradition.
It really is. Speaking of traditions, do you have any family traditions?
Yes, we have a few. Every Sunday we have a big family dinner. We also go on a family vacation every summer.
Those sound like great traditions. Where do you usually go for your family vacations?
We like to go to different places each year. Last year we went to the mountains. This year we're planning to go to the beach.
That sounds exciting. I love the beach. Do you like to swim?
Yes, I love swimming. It's so refreshing. Do you like to swim?
Yes, I do. I also enjoy snorkeling. It's amazing to see the underwater life.
I've never tried snorkeling. Sounds fun. Do you have any favorite beach activities?
Besides swimming and snorkeling, I like to build sandcastles and collect seashells.
Building sandcastles is fun. Do you like to read at the beach too?
Yes, I love to bring a good book and relax by the water. What about you? Do you have any favorite beach activities?
I like to play beach volleyball and fly kites. It's so much fun with friends and family.
Beach volleyball is great. I haven't flown a kite in years. It sounds like fun.
It is. Maybe we can go to the beach together someday and try all these activities.
That would be awesome. I'd love to. Do you like to travel to other countries?
Yes, I do. I haven't traveled to many countries, but I'd like to visit more. Have you traveled abroad?
Yes, I've been to a few countries. I've visited France, Italy, and Japan.
Wow, that's amazing. Which one was your favorite?
It's hard to choose, but I think I enjoyed Italy the most. The food, the history, and the scenery were all incredible.
Italy sounds wonderful. I'd love to visit there someday. Did you try a lot of different foods?
Yes, I did. The pizza and pasta were amazing, and the gelato was the best I've ever had.
That sounds delicious. What was Japan like?
Japan was fascinating. The culture is so different from ours. The food was great too, especially the sushi.
I've always wanted to try authentic sushi. Did you visit any famous places in Japan?
Yes, I visited Tokyo and Kyoto. Both cities were amazing. Tokyo is very modern and Kyoto has beautiful temples and gardens.
That sounds like a great trip. I hope I can visit Japan someday. Do you speak any other languages?
I know a little bit of French and Japanese, but I'm not fluent. What about you?
I speak a little Spanish. I took some classes in school, but I'm still learning.
That's great. It's always good to learn new languages. Do you practice speaking Spanish often?
Sometimes, but I need to practice more. Do you have any tips for learning a new language?
Practice regularly. Try to speak with native speakers and watch movies or read books in that language. It helps a lot.
Thanks for the tips. I'll try to practice more. Do you watch movies in other languages?
Yes, I watch movies with subtitles. It's a fun way to learn new words and phrases.
That's a good idea. I'll try that too. What's your favorite movie?
My favorite movie is The Lion King. I've loved it since I was a kid. What about you?
I love Star Wars. It's such an epic series with great characters and stories.
Star Wars is awesome. Do you watch a lot of movies?
Yes, I do. I love watching movies in my free time. Do you have a favorite movie genre?
I enjoy a mix of genres, but I think I like adventure and fantasy the most. What about you?
I like science fiction and action movies. They're always exciting to watch.
Those are great genres too. Do you go to the movie theater often?
Sometimes, but I mostly watch movies at home. It's more comfortable.
I agree. Watching movies at home is nice. Do you like to watch TV shows as well?
Yes, I do. I'm currently watching a show called Stranger Things. Have you seen it?
Yes, I have. It's a great show. Very suspenseful and well made. Do you like any other shows?
I also enjoy The Mandalorian and Breaking Bad. What about you?
I like Friends and Game of Thrones. They're very different, but both are really good.
Friends is so funny. I haven't seen Game of Thrones, but I've heard it's amazing.
It is. It's very intense and has a lot of interesting characters. Do you read any comics or graphic novels?
Yes, I like reading comic books. I'm a big fan of Marvel comics. Do you read them too?
Sometimes. I like to read graphic novels. They have great stories and artwork.
That's true. Do you have a favorite superhero?
I like Spider-Man. He's relatable and has cool powers. What about you?
I like Iron Man. He's smart and has amazing technology. Do you watch superhero movies?
Yes, I do. They're always fun to watch. Do you have a favorite superhero movie?
I think The Avengers is my favorite. It has all the heroes working together.
That's a great movie. I also liked Black Panther. It was really well done.
Yes, Black Panther was fantastic. The story and visuals were amazing. Do you like to play video games?
Yes, I enjoy playing video games. Do you play them too?
Yes, I do. I like playing adventure and action games. What about you?
I like puzzle games and role-playing games. They're very engaging.
Puzzle games are fun and challenging. Do you have a favorite game?
I really like the Legend of Zelda series. The games are always so well made. Do you have a favorite game?
I like The Witcher 3. It has a great story and amazing graphics.
That's a great game. Do you play online with friends?
Sometimes, but I mostly play single-player games. Do you play multiplayer games?
Occasionally. I like to play with friends when we have time. It's a lot of fun.
It is. Playing games with friends makes it more enjoyable. I enjoy cycling and playing the guitar. It's a great way to relax.
That's awesome. I've always wanted to learn how to play the guitar. Is it hard?
It can be challenging at first, but with practice, it gets easier. I can teach you if you want.
I'd love that. Thanks, John. Do you write your own songs?
Sometimes. I like to come up with melodies and lyrics. Do you like to sing?
Yes, I enjoy singing, but I'm not very good at it. Do you sing as well?
A little. I mostly focus on playing the guitar. Singing is fun though.
It is. Music is such a great way to express yourself. Do you listen to a lot of music?
Yes, I listen to music every day. It's a big part of my life. Do you have a favorite band or artist?
I really like Taylor Swift. Her songs are catchy and relatable. What about you?
I like listening to Coldplay. Their music is very uplifting and inspiring.
Coldplay is great. Do you like going to concerts?
Yes, I do. Live music is so exciting. Have you been to any concerts?
Yes, I've been to a few. I saw Taylor Swift in concert last year. It was amazing.
That sounds incredible. I've been to a Coldplay concert and it was fantastic.
Concerts are such a unique experience. The energy is amazing. Do you play any other instruments?
I also play a little piano. It's a beautiful instrument. Do you play any instruments?
I used to play the flute in school, but I haven't played in a while. Maybe I'll pick it up again.
That's cool. The flute has a lovely sound. Do you still remember how to play?
A little, but I'd need to practice a lot. Do you practice the guitar often?
Yes, I try to practice every day. It helps me improve and keeps me motivated.
That's a good habit. Do you have any tips for practicing an instrument?
Practice regularly, even if it's just for a short time each day. Also, try to learn songs you enjoy. It makes practice more fun.
Thanks for the advice. I'll keep that in mind. Do you have any other hobbies or interests?
I also like to watch documentaries. They're very informative and interesting. Do you watch documentaries?
Yes, I do. I enjoy learning about different topics. Do you have a favorite documentary?
I recently watched one about space exploration. It was fascinating. Do you like space-related topics?
Yes, space is so intriguing. There's so much we don't know. Do you follow any space news?
Yes, I like to keep up with the latest discoveries and missions. It's amazing what scientists are finding out.
It really is. Space exploration is such an exciting field. Do you have a favorite planet?
I think Mars is fascinating because it's the next planet we might visit. What about you?
I like Saturn because of its beautiful rings. It's so unique.
Saturn is amazing. The rings are so spectacular. Do you have a favorite constellation?
I like Orion. It's easy to spot and has a cool shape. What about you?
I like the Big Dipper. It's very recognizable and helps you find other stars.
That's true. Stargazing is such a relaxing activity. Do you ever use a telescope?
Yes, I have a small telescope. It's fun to look at the moon and planets up close.
That sounds wonderful. I've always wanted to use a telescope. Maybe I'll get one someday.
You should. It's a great way to explore the night sky. Do you like to go camping?
Yes, I love camping. It's nice to be out in nature. Do you go camping often?
Occasionally. I enjoy hiking and sitting by the campfire. What about you?
I love hiking too. It's a great way to see beautiful scenery. Do you have a favorite camping spot?
There's a place near a lake that I really like. It's peaceful and has great views. Do you have a favorite spot?
I like camping in the mountains. The air is so fresh and the views are incredible.
The mountains are beautiful. Do you go camping with your family or friends?
Usually with my family. We like to make it a fun trip. Do you camp with your family too?
Yes, we usually go together. It's a great way to spend time together. Do you cook over the campfire?
Yes, we do. Making esmores is my favorite part. Do you like esmores?
Yes, they're delicious. I also like cooking hot dogs over the fire. Do you have any camping traditions?
We always tell stories around the campfire. It's a lot of fun. Do you have any traditions?
We like to play games and look at the stars. It's very relaxing. Do you ever go fishing when you camp?
Sometimes. My dad loves to fish, so he usually brings his gear. Do you like fishing?
Yes, I do. It's very calming, and it's exciting when you catch something. Do you keep the fish or release them?
We usually release them, but sometimes we keep a few for dinner. Do you cook the fish you catch?
Yes, we do. Fresh fish is so tasty. Do you like to cook seafood at home?
Yes, I do. I enjoy making shrimp and salmon dishes. Do you have a favorite seafood dish?
I love grilled salmon. It's healthy and delicious. Do you have any tips for cooking seafood?
Make sure not to overcook it and use fresh ingredients. It makes a big difference.
Thanks for the tips. I'll keep that in mind. Do you have any other cooking tips?
Always taste your food as you cook, and don't be afraid to experiment with flavors. It's how you learn.
That's good advice. I'll try to be more adventurous in the kitchen. Do you watch cooking shows?
Yes, I love cooking shows. They're very inspiring. Do you watch them too?
Sometimes. They give me great ideas for new recipes. Do you have a favorite cooking show?
Mr. Chef. The contestants are very talented. What about you?
I enjoy the Great British Bake Off. The bakers are amazing, and the show is so positive.
That's a great show. Baking competitions are so fun to watch. Do you ever try the recipes from the shows?
Occasionally. Some of them look complicated, but I like to try the simpler ones. Do you try them too?
Yes, I do. It's a fun way to challenge myself. Do you like to watch any other types of shows?
I also enjoy travel shows. It's fun to see different places around the world. Do you watch travel shows?
Yes, I love them. They give me ideas for future trips. Do you have a favorite travel destination?
I'd love to visit Australia. It looks amazing. What about you?
I'd like to visit Greece. The history and landscapes are so beautiful.
Greece is definitely on my list too. Have you ever been on a cruise?
No, I haven't, but I'd like to someday. Have you been on one?
Yes, I went on a cruise to the Caribbean. It was a wonderful experience. Do you like being on the water?
Yes, I love the ocean. It's so calming. What did you enjoy most about the cruise?
I enjoyed the beautiful beaches and the activities on the ship. It was a lot of fun.
That sounds amazing. I hope I can go on a cruise someday. Do you like to visit historical sites?
Yes, I do. It's fascinating to learn about history and see old buildings. Do you have a favorite historical site?
I loved visiting the Colosseum in Rome. It's so impressive. What about you?
I really enjoyed visiting the pyramids in Egypt. They're incredible.
The pyramids must be amazing to see in person. Do you like to visit museums?
Yes, I enjoy museums. They're very educational and interesting. Do you have a favorite museum?
I like the Louvre in Paris. It's huge and has so many famous works of art.
The Louvre is on my list to visit. I love art museums. Do you like to create art as well?
Yes, I like to draw and paint sometimes. It's very relaxing. Do you create art?
Yes, I enjoy drawing and painting too. It's a great way to express myself.
That's wonderful. Art is such a great hobby. Do you have a favorite artist?
I really like Vincent van Gogh. His work is so unique and colorful. What about you?
I like Claude Monet. His paintings are so beautiful and peaceful.
Monet's work is amazing. Have you ever tried painting in his style?
Yes, I've tried Impressionist painting. It's a lot of fun and very freeing.
That sounds interesting. Maybe I'll try it sometime. Do you like to visit art galleries?
Yes, I do. It's inspiring to see different styles and techniques. Do you visit galleries often?
Occasionally. It's always a nice experience. Do you have any favorite art mediums?
I like working with watercolors. They're so versatile and create beautiful effects.
Watercolors are great. I enjoy using acrylics because they're bold and vibrant.
Acrylics are wonderful too. Do you have any tips for new artists?
Don't be afraid to experiment and make mistakes. It's all part of the learning process.
That's great advice. I'll keep that in mind. Do you have any favorite art supplies?
I love using high-quality brushes and paints. They make a big difference in the final result.
Definitely. Good supplies are worth the investment. Do you take art classes?
I've taken a few classes. They're very helpful for learning new techniques. Have you taken any classes?
Yes, I've taken some as well. They're a great way to improve your skills. Do you like to sketch?
Yes, I sketch often. It's a great way to practice and develop ideas. Do you keep a sketchbook?
Yes, I do. I like to carry it with me and draw whenever I feel inspired.
That's a good habit. Sketching is so relaxing. Do you have a favorite subject to draw?
I like drawing landscapes and nature. What about you?
I enjoy drawing people and characters. It's fun to create different expressions and poses.
That's great. People can be challenging to draw. Do you use reference photos?
Yes, I often use references. They're very helpful for getting details right. Do you use them too?
Yes, I do. They're essential for accuracy. Do you like to draw from life as well?
Yes, drawing from life is great practice. It helps you see and understand forms better.
Absolutely. It's a valuable skill. Do you have any favorite drawing techniques?
I like using shading and hatching to create depth and texture. What about you?
I enjoy using light and shadow to create contrast. It makes the drawings more dynamic.